Lots of creators have done videos saying how OP cloned HYDRA is, but I'm not sure if it's that OP. Today we're going to do some live war attacks, and we're even going to find out that the Barb King may be better with the army than the Minion Prince. There's no doubt cloned HYDRA is the easiest attack strategy at Town Hall 17, but how good is it when you're hitting near maxed bases? Today we're going to do some war hits against some pretty leveled up bases, and let's see how we go. Now, I am using the Phoenix on the Minion Prince. I would recommend using the Jelly, but my Jelly's upgrading at the moment. There's the Queen, we got the Warden, and the Royal Champion. No King in this attack strategy. We got to use the Minion Prince with our air attacks. Alright, so this base does have leveled up fire spitters. It's got 3 merged arch towers. It's got everything. So we got the giant arrow on the Queen, and we want to get rid of the sweeper that we're going into. So that's this sweeper over here. So what am I going to do? Yep, that's not a good start to the video. Not what I was going for at all. And then we're just going to spam in the dragons, spread them in a line. It's really weird to not hear the eagle start to build up once you deploy all your troops on one tile. We pop the Warden ability nice and early there. The Baby Drag set a great funnel on the bottom. I am going to freeze you. A second late, but that's alright. Let's rage, but as you can see here, look at it all. All baited, and that's what Town Hall 17, you're going to see a lot of baiting these blimps, because these blimps are kind of OP. Alright, we're going to use the Dark Orb there. Nicely done. Let's see if we can get it from here. I'm not exactly convinced. There's also a defensive CC to come out. Alright, we are going to get rid of that king. Look at all this Hydras that's on the outside of the base. We are going to get the Phoenix, but I'm really scared what's in that CC. How did my queen die? Oh, Lord. Look at all these dragons on the outside of the base. It appears, and I think this is going to be the case, I don't really think that the Minion Prince is necessarily the strongest hero with this. So we use the Rage on the Royal Champion. I don't even know what she's targeting. There are so many ground skellies here. And we're getting rid of as much as we can, but yeah, we're not going to get the 3-star here. And I think that sums up what Town Hall 17 is going to be. You're going to see a lot of tornado traps around the Town Hall to stop these Super Archer clone blimp, Super Archer clone blimps, but also to stop these balloon clone blimps. And you're going to see that the king is really strong in these attack strategies, setting up a funnel. I had all those dragons on the outside. If I use my king over here, probably clear that all out. So, in this video, what better way to test it? We're going to do some attacks with the Minion Prince, but I reckon we should do some attacks without the Minion Prince. And I think you're going to find that the Minion Prince really isn't as useful as we all think. But I'm not here to color your opinions. Let's jump into the next attack. Now we're hitting number 1 on the war map, so you know this guy's leveled up, those fire spitters upgraded, everything. Now hopefully I don't miss the sweepers here. This is a bit easier. I should be able to get both sweepers, and we'll see how we can get a 3-star. Yeah, that's correct. Beautiful. Alright. But look at this queen get so wrecked. I would love to have kept her alive. But just not possible. Now the clone blimp is putting in work. Yet again, a lot of the dragons going to the outside of the base. We'll freeze that fire spitter. Now yet again, we have not taken down that defensive CC, so I don't really know what we're meant to do here in terms of the Royal Champion. There's not really much we can do, so we're going to chill here for a bit. We still got a big dragon push. Hopefully something goes for that air defense. If not, we are in a bit of trouble. I'm actually going to invest a freeze here because I can't afford that air defense to put in more work. But look at how many buildings are still up. And my Royal Champion is just going to pull the defensive CC. There's Ice Golems still in there. So I think I got to use the Royal Champion up here. Probably a little late on the, what is it, the Minion Prince ability. And yet again, it's the exact same defenses left up. Okay, we get that down. This is going to be so close. Now, the weakness of the Fire Spitter, obviously, we can come from behind it, which is going to make the world of difference. Can I snipe you? Yep. Is going to make the world of difference here, but wow, I've got 3 dragons left up. My Warden is barely alive. The Warden will die at some point here. We'll use the minions here. Oh my word, this is so close. This is so close, and I think this says everything you know. I know people are really hyping up this army, and I'm not trying to do it in a particularly skilled manner. I'm trying to do it in a spammers way. But I'm telling you guys, I'm not sure the Minion Prince makes this army necessarily stronger, so we're going to do some hits without the Minion Prince in a second, because the King will be super handy, but also the army's just, is it a little overhyped? So we've switched out the Minion Prince for the Barbarian King. Now, we are going to lose a bit of firepower, but as you've seen, the problem isn't, well, the problem is a little bit getting down the core of the base, although that's more the Loon clone part of the attack. But the problem is the funneling and also the outside of the base. So let's just use the King here. We're going to be able to get rid of both sweepers pretty easily here. Yeah. I still can't believe I messed that up on the first attack. I'm a little bit sad about that. Oh, I do not like the way that King's pathed. But that's okay. So if the Queen gets rid of that air defense, I'm so glad I've got a Flame Flinger selected. I was definitely thinking of using the Flame Flinger here. Now the King's just going to chill on that side of the base, but he should get some value. We find the NATO and a Sam. Oh, I've been baited. Oh, or not. There goes the Loon clone. My King's just chilling. My King's just chilling at this point in time. We'll freeze you. We have got a much better push through the center of the base here, though. Like, that is making a difference. It's not just the fact that the Minion Prince isn't here. Like, those other bases were not only stronger, but I think anti-2 bases will be tougher. But look, the King clears a complete compartment by himself. He also deals with the Royal Champion. And I'm going to swag my... No, maybe I'm not. I'm going to try and swag my Royal... No, I'm not. We're on a clock here. Pop that RC ability, and we're going to get rid of all of that. But look at that. Immediate success. Yet again, not as strong a base. I think these Fire Spitters were still level 2. Not as strong a base, but still a really positive sign that the Minion Prince doesn't necessarily make this army. Now, there are probably ways I can use the Minion Prince better. I'm not going to pretend like I'm perfect at it. It's literally day 2 of the update, so I don't really know the best way to use it at this point in time. But I think it's pretty telling that as soon as we drop the Minion Prince and we focus on funneling and clearing exterior compartments, that the dragons have a better go of it. But let's do a second attack to find out for sure. Now, I picked this base deliberately because there's not a lot of Barb King value on this base. There's not a lot of trash buildings. It's going to be hard for him to get good value. So I actually think this is potentially the sort of base where the Minion Prince would be better. Let's see if I can get rid of both sweepers. Actually, I can probably get rid of an air defense too. Beautiful. We're going to chill here on the... Oh, look at that spiky ball. What a useless spiky ball. How did that go backwards? Alright, we're going to chill here on the Warden ability. Actually, no. We're not going to chill on it because I want to raid as late as possible. Beautiful. The clone blimp gets there. Look, the NATO held us up, but it can only do so much, right? It can only do so much, and already, yet again, this is looking better. But this was less because of the King. This was definitely less because of the King. He did not get a whole lot of value. Whoa! Those big bombs do value. Holy bomb. Okay, worth noting that. And another 3-star. Yet again, slightly weaker base than the other two, but it does not bode well that in this video, the 2 attacks I did with the Minion Prince were my 2 fails. Now, they were really close. They were really close, and the king wouldn't have necessarily made them better. They could be the base layout, the anti 2-star base. If you think it was the base layout, let me know down in the comments below. Do you think that the anti 2 is just the best style of base? Or do you, as opposed to the box and diamond that we hit in the last 2 attacks, or do you genuinely think that the this army is better without the minion prince? Would love to hear all of your comments down below. Let us know what other armies you want to see tomorrow. We will have a video comparing Super Bowler Smash and Thrower Smash. Both of them are pretty good, but which one is better? Okay, can we please get the... Okay, that was embarrassing. It looks like I tried to swag, but I was just commentating. This guy here, Phoenix, is a viewer on the channel. He's actually one of my moderators, so sorry, Phoenix, had to do it to you. I'll see you in the next war.